Hey, Dr. Pesh, it's AJ Hurst with the Ortho Guru. I've got your marketing audit that you requested. I'm probably going to slide it in right before that 24-hour time period, but here it is for you. So I got your website pulled up here. I'm going to start with that, and we'll move on from there. A couple issues that I'm seeing with your website right off the bat is it's a little slow to load when you initially come to the website. And we are talking, kind of milliseconds here, but Google really looks at that as far as from a ranking standpoint. They don't like sending people to slow websites. And as well, people don't like going to slow websites. When people come to a website initially, I think the stats are that you generally have about 3 to 5 seconds to capture their attention, or they're going to leave. So when your page takes, 1 second to load versus a half a second or a quarter second to load, it makes a difference. And that's definitely something that we could work on. Design-wise, it's okay. The colors are a little bit glaring. I don't really mind that. My wife might have a bigger issue with that, but what I do notice is these images are kind of pixelated, right? They're not super great quality. Some are, most aren't. When you shrink this down to a mobile size, you see that it doesn't really adjust very well, right? You're kind of looking at a big eyeball. Let me make this full size again, and not to overly compare too much, but here is your competitor's site, and it's just a little bit cleaner, easier on the eyes colors, and when you shrink it down, it does adjust much better and looks nicer and easier to navigate. So as far as what your website is doing for you, you're getting some traffic. This most recent month was 300 plus visitors to your website, but that is a giant spike. Previously, you were, generally under 100 visitors to your website. And when I look at most of the keywords that your website is ranking for, it's mostly your name. So that's going to be people who already know about you versus new people discovering you through Google. And, even a lot of this is, I'm guessing maybe Dr. Petrol was a past partner or something. That's what a lot of the rankings are for. Not all of them. Some of them, Temecula and Invisalign, ranking in spot number 4 or 5. We could definitely increase that and get you ranking for some of those location plus services keywords that will be bringing in new patients to your practice. Let's see. As well, when they go to your website, I'll be honest, there's a lot here. There's a lot of pages. I think there's like almost 90 pages. There's a lot of different drop downs, so many options. It can be good when people are really wanting to research and dive deep, but when people are trying to just kind of quickly schedule an appointment with an orthodontist, it can be a little bit overwhelming, and I'll get to that in a minute or two. The other things that I noticed, I do like that you have telephone numbers that are clickable. I like that you have the Schedule Now button right here. I also like that you have the chat. I don't know how well that's working for you if you're able to be tracking it, but I do know that that can increase conversion rates on a website. One thing I really don't like is your social icons over here. When you click on them, it brings up a share button rather than taking you to your Facebook page or Twitter or Google Plus page. Those should really link to the other pages so that you are connecting with people on multiple platforms. Let's see. I would also maybe put your hours up higher, up near the top of the page. It's just kind of one of those things that people are looking for right away when they get to a website. The other thing is we could really increase the written content on your page. That's one of the main factors that Google looks at for ranking in the search engine is the content, because that's kind of how they judge a page, is they go and their bots read what's on the page, and that helps them to determine if you're an expert in the field and if you are a good resource for their search customers. And I would say that that's especially important on your location sites, your location pages. Again, it's a little slow to load. And I would have more info here speaking directly to people in Temecula, in Murrieta. That would be a good way. I think then you can get these pages ranking specifically for those search terms. Orthodontist Temecula, Invisalign Temecula, braces Temecula, all those things. Let's see. So another area that I think could really improve on your website is your backlinks. And that is another big factor in search engine ranking is links coming from other websites to yours. It's kind of a big popularity contest, and you want to have not only a lot of links, which you have quite a few, but you want to have powerful links. You want to have links coming from other websites that Google has deemed are trustworthy and powerful. And you have a lot of links, but they're not from very powerful websites. Let's see. Let me go over to your Facebook page. It looks okay. Looks like you are doing pretty regular posts, which is good. Keeping in contact, keeping connection. You've got a lot of likes, and I know that you have multiple pages. I think this is your main one. And let's see. You've got some reviews as well. It's not a lot, but it is some. And I know that you're using Bird Eye, kind of a third-party review platform, but having reviews on Facebook and Google is still very important. And I think that it can also help with some ranking factors. But I definitely know that people look at those platforms and look at the reviews on them and use that to make a buying decision. Let's go back to... Let's see, I've got to figure out where I was going to go next. Here. I wanted to talk a little bit about paid ads. When you're running paid ads, it's really important that you follow a few rules. And these are in my Guide to Orthodontic Marketing, so maybe you've already read it and you know. But you need to have a great offer. Let me go back to these ads. You need to have a great offer. It needs to go to a landing page. It needs to have a clear call to action or next step for the prospective patient to take. And you need to be tracking it. So I do see that you're doing at least some tracking of the Facebook ads. I see the pixels on your website. And then with your AdWords, let me see, I actually have your AdWord pulled up here. Here it is. So as a comparison, here's your ad. Temecula's Family Orthodontist, Dr. Shawn Pesh, Smile 951, which that's pretty redundant because your website's right here as well. And generally, it's probably not necessary to put your name in there. You could maybe put it down here somewhere, but this is a really important headline space and probably not the best place for your name. What I like is here where this says orthodontist, right? Just kind of identifies $99 get started braces. That's the 99 with the dollar sign is pretty eye-catching. It speaks to what the patient wants, and it's a good offer. People of all of these that I'm seeing here, people are going to click on this one the most, not just because it's in the first position, but because it has the best offer. It actually has multiple offers, same-day appointments, no interest financing. It has a lot. And as well, this one below it has some good things going in that they have some other what's called extensions in AdWords, where it just makes your ad physically bigger and makes it stand out more. Yours is very small. It doesn't have a great headline, doesn't really have a good offer, and it's going to your website, which is going to decrease conversions. And let me explain that really quick. If we go to your website, when someone comes to your website and say you did have the $99 braces offer, they come to your website, they got to see it really quick. They got to see, click here to claim your $99 braces, or book your appointment right now. When they see all these options and drop-down menus and contact us and different buttons all over the place, they will tend to get overwhelmed and they won't just follow through with that clear call to action that you want them to do. Sometimes it's a little counterintuitive. You think you want to give them as many options as possible, but it's the opposite. You want to restrict their options, make them funnel down to exactly what you want them to do, which is to either call you or give you their contact info. And then with the Facebook ads, generally what I see works best is to not even send them to a landing page, but you keep them right within Facebook where they fill out a form on Facebook, and then that information is forwarded to you. So it's super easy. Facebook even fills in some of the information for them. Quick, easy, you get their info, you follow up, you get a new patient, and they don't ever even have to leave Facebook. It's kind of a beautiful thing. So those are kind of the main things that I'm seeing. I think that we could optimize your website. We could optimize your SEO and get you ranking better. Your maps could also be improved. Just some optimization within the maps listing in Google, and then running some links to those as well. We could do paid ads. I know you're doing paid ads, but I really think that we can optimize them a lot. We could have a better offer, better ad copy with headlines, better landing page, and tracking. And then same with Facebook. We could have a better offer on Facebook. We can have a specific offer where it's sending them to a landing page with that offer, or keep them in Facebook and just get the contact info from them, and then do really good follow-up where you are consistently and persistently following up with them until they respond. You don't want to call once and then forget about them. You need to keep calling, keep emailing, keep in contact with them so that you are top of mind. A lot of times people, they want to start looking into orthodontic care, but it can be a long sales cycle. They may not be ready for 6 months or a year or whatever it might be. So those are the main things I'm seeing right off the bat. If you have any questions, need some clarification, want to argue with me over something, that's fine. You can give me a call. My number is 425-350-0335. The email is hello@theorthoguru.com. And I look forward to talking with you more. If you do want to start maybe a trial of our paid ad services, you can contact me and I can certainly set that up. It's a pretty low risk, high upside trial that we do, and I can give you more details on that. So I look forward to talking with you. Have a good day. Thank you, Dr. Pesh.